Hello there, everyone. My name is Anthony Avina, and welcome to the Writer's Corner. This is a new episode, weekly video thing. Pretty much every Wednesday, I'm going to be putting out a brand new video in the series The Writer's Corner, in which I talk about all things related to writing and books. I myself am a writer. I am a published author through Amazon, and hoping to get to the level where I have a publishing contract someday. And this is kind of going to be a mixture of my journey getting there, my tips on writing, my process. It's also going to be kind of like a book review area too, where we talk about other people's work, other books. Pretty much anything book related is going to be in the Writer's Corner. This is a look through the mind and eyes of a writer, such as myself, at the world of writing. So, that's what we are to do in this new series that is going to be out every Wednesday. And I just wanted you guys to come along with the journey with me. This first episode is going to be pretty simple. This is going to be a list of the must-have books this holiday season. With Christmas nearly a little over a week away now, this is the perfect time to find those books that speak to you, that whether you are a fiction lover or you're looking for the next great memoir. I'm going to give you the list of the top books I think you guys should check out. So, here is that list. This is Anthony Avina's top 10 or top 8 must-have books this holiday 2014 season. This first book I'm going to talk about is Revival by Stephen King. Released this past November, Revival reads as the story of a young boy named Jamie Morton and his bond with a brand new preacher in a small New England town named Charles Jacobs. This story spans 5 decades. It goes from when he was a small boy, from his teenage years, all the way to his adult life as a nomadic rock and roll player. He's a musician, kind of goes from band to band, and finds himself addicted to heroin. He's stranded. He's desperate, and at the lowest point of his life, he meets this preacher again. And according to the description, they make a pact even beyond the devil's devising. And Jamie, the young boy turned man, learns that there is a whole new meaning to the word revival. So, they're calling it Stephen King's most shocking ending to a book, which is really saying something. This is a hardback cover so far. It just came out last month. But it looks like a fantastic read. And if you are anything like me and you love Stephen King, this is the book you must have this holiday season. Next up on my list is The City by Dean Koontz. Another legend in the field of horror, drama, science fiction, and fantasy. Dean Koontz has a brand new story to tell about the city. It's a place where a group of people, in the sense of Crash, get together. A young boy, a musical prodigy, a hero, a mystery woman, a band of killers who are looking to set a whole slew of anarchy across the city. All these people come together for a purpose, whether it's by design or by, simple coincidence. That's what this book delves into. Dean Koontz, who is a #1 New York Times bestseller, is sure to bring back the rich character development, some amazing plot twists, and the New York Times even said it's a tumbling, hallucinogenic prose. Serious writers might do well to examine his technique, which is definitely how I felt. He's really an inspiring writer. Really gets your mind working a lot, and he has a great way of writing that I admired deeply. So everyone, make sure Dean Koontz, The City, is a book you must get this holiday season. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to hang out with Leslie Knope of Parks and Recreation for just a single day? Well, then you're in luck, because Amy Poehler, the mind and actress behind that amazing character and more, has released a brand new book called Yes Please, and it's available right now. Getting into this book is a varied collection of stories, lists, poetry, photographs, mantras, advice, and more on behalf of the comedian, the legend, the amazing Amy Poehler. This is a must-have book. It'll keep your spirits up. It'll be hilarious. It's honest. It's personal. It's really down, gritty, real. And the entire book just is it's a collection of amazing advice that are really they're called words to live by for a reason. Really well worth the read. So make sure you guys get Yes Please by Amy Poehler. Do you want to know everything there is to know about beauty and fashion and makeup? Well, I don't have that knowledge. I know someone who does. That is YouTuber Michelle Phan, and her latest book, Makeup, Your Life Guide to Beauty, Style, and Success, online and off. This book is a definite must-have for anyone who's interested in beauty and fashion, anything related in those fields. Michelle Phan is like the pioneer for modern day beauty and style, and someone you should really look up to, especially for anyone looking to get into any fields related to beauty and style, fashion, anything like that. This book tells you some stuff like how to make a gorgeous smoky eye, to understanding contouring, and developing an online persona, which is a definite leg up on the competition when you're looking to get into these fields. So whether you are a striving professional in these fields, or you're just a fan in general, then this book, Makeup, Your Life Guide to Beauty, Style, and Success, online and off, by Michelle Phan, is the book you must have this holiday season. My next pick is an incredible read, a really amazing work of fiction created by someone who is real, who wears their hearts out on their sleeves, and is just an amazing person who deserves all the recognition she's getting right now. That is Zoe Suggs, Girl Online. Now, before everyone starts talking in the comments about all the backlash that has surrounded the information leak about a ghostwriter being involved in the project, I would like to go on record as saying ghostwriting is a very upstanding profession. Lots of writers use ghostwriters. It doesn't diminish their ideas or their thoughts at all. I think asking for help when you are a newcomer to the world of writing must not be easy, but it's probably well appreciated. And I think it helps make the book more polished and more entertaining. For those who aren't professional writers for their lives, ghostwriting is a very common technique, and it shouldn't diminish the ideas of the writer whatsoever. So, with that out of the way, I would like to say Girl Online looks like an amazing story. This is really something that a lot of teenage girls are probably going to draw to. A lot of teenagers in general will probably be drawn to the story. It's about a girl named Penny who uses an alias named Girl Online to talk about her struggles, her panic attacks, her high school drama, her family, all that stuff, and she gains a pretty big following. But she ends up having a relationship develop, but it turns out that the boy she's involved with has secrets of his own, which, according to this, could ruin Penny's cover and her closest friendship forever. This is the first book of two, I believe. The second one is coming out next year, and this is definitely something you guys should look into this holiday season. Girl Online looks like an amazing work of fiction, a great story. It really proves that YouTubers in general have a lot more talent than people give them credit for. And I think that this book, written by the lovely and talented Zoe Sugg, is a perfect example of that. So, that is why Zoe Sugg's Girl Online is one of my picks for this holiday season. Clothes, clothes, clothes. Music, music, music. Boys, boys, boys. That is the name of Honor Quest Magazine's, one of Honor Quest Magazine's top picks for Memoir of the Year. Viv Albertine's Clothes, Clothes, Clothes. Music, music, music. Boys, boys, boys. Viv Albertine is nothing short of a legend. She is one of the top figures in the punk rock music scene. She's a lead guitarist and songwriter for the band The Slits. She influenced a lot of talented singers, musicians, rockers in general, including the late great Kurt Cobain. She formed a band with Sid Vicious before he left to be with the Sex Pistols. She dated the Clash's Mick Jonas. This story is pretty much her life story, from her childhood and her problems in it, to growing up and living life in the punk rock scene. Especially, this book should be read to look at the rock scene, the punk rock scene, from a female perspective, to see the hardships, the struggles, and the triumph of women in a male-dominated industry. It's a great read. It's very honest, gritty. It's an amazing book. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I definitely think you guys will too. So, this holiday season, one of my picks for the top books of the year, or for the holiday, is Viv Albertine's Clothes, 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 Music, 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 Boys, Boys, Boys. Finally, and certainly not least, however, one of my top picks for the year is Grace Helbig's Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up. Grace's Guide is an amazing book. She is seriously one of the funniest women in the entertainment industry, I'd say, right now. She's taken YouTube by storm. Her book was one of the first books that YouTubers got recognition for. She's kind of one of the pioneers of the YouTube book industry, I guess you'd call it. This is her life experiences told with her unique humor to help people who are entering that stage where you're no longer a child, but you're not quite an adult. You're transitioning into adulthood. Her stories kind of help you see some of the things that could help you avoid mistakes, that can help you grow. And according to the description, it shows that becoming an adult doesn't necessarily mean you have to grow up. Meaning you can still be a kid inside, you can still look at the world differently, while still adjusting to the responsibilities of being an adult. What I love about this is that although these are heartfelt stories and lessons being taught, Her unique brand of humor is dripping from the pages, if you will. Just it looks like an amazing read, and I thoroughly recommend you guys go pick up a copy, because I know I'm going to. I really look forward to reading this book, and I hope you guys join me as I pick Grace's guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up by Grace Helbig, as one of my top picks for 2014's holiday. Just a special honoree mention, although the book's been out for a while, I believe. I want to say Gone Girl is one of the books you should get this holiday season if you don't have it yet. Gone Girl was written by Gillian Flynn. It's so amazing. The story just had me gripped from the beginning. I've never before read a book where I go back and forth between hating characters and caring about them so many different times. And it's not just one character that happens for. It's most of the characters. In some parts you hate someone, but then later on you're like, oh my god, really? And I mean, the story just takes twists and turns, goes back and forth. Halfway through the story, you get a game-changing twist that no one ever will see coming. So if you haven't read the book or you haven't seen the movie, make sure you guys go get Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn and read that today during this holiday season. That's it, guys. That is my first episode of The Writer's Corner. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the top picks that I had for this holiday season. Lots of YouTubers breaking out into the book scene, legendary comedians, amazing musicians, and of course the masters of horror themselves, Stephen King and Dean Koontz, are not to be missed this holiday season. Just amazing. And these books help inspire me as a writer, to see these amazingly talented writers and entertainers putting their thoughts down on paper and into words. It's just amazing, and it gets me motivated to continue on the path that I'm on, which is to become a fully published writer. So I hope you guys agree with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. In the comments below, tell me, what is the one book you want to read this holiday season? What do you guys want to get for Christmas as far as books go? Leave your thoughts on that down below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out all the social networking links down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also in the comments, tell me what you want to see in next week's Writer's Corner. I'm going to switch it up between stuff like this to talking about my own writing process, maybe doing a reading once in a while, whether it's an original piece of poetry or an excerpt from a novel that I wrote, or I can do other people's works and share my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts? What do you guys want to see in the next episode of The Writer's Corner? Leave your thoughts on that down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, comment on it, favorite it, and share it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you guys next week on another episode of The Writer's Corner. It's Anthony Avina, signing out. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.